NBC welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the packaging facilities in Green Bay and the launch pads in Houston, we're here in Miami, Florida for Super Bowl IV between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans, as we will get you out underway here soon. Back here for Super Bowl IV between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. Apologies there. A very, very, very big malfunction just happened. But nonetheless, the Packers go 3-0, and the Houston Texans will start their first drive of the game. CJ Stroud is going to motion in Joe Mixon here. He's going to fire towards the middle of the field, and that is broken up. Intended target was Tank Dell. Second and 10 now for the Texans. CJ Stroud. He's going to give to Mixon here. And Mixon for a gain of about 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Texans. Trying to find a little something here between the two of these teams. Stroud looking to pass here. He's going to go to his check down to Joe Mixon for first down. It'll move the sticks for the Texans. Under center, Stroud. He's going to give it to Mixon, and this play is going to be blown up. Mixon goes nowhere. He loses 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Texans now. Empty formation. Stroud looking to pass. He's going to go underneath to his wide receiver, Robert Woods, for a good gain of 8 there. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Texans. 3rd and 5. Stroud looking to pass. He's going to go down to the right side of the field. That is caught by his receiver, Tank Dell, for the nice reception to pick up the first down. Going to motion over Diggs. They're going to give it to Mixon here. Mixon's going nowhere. He loses 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Texans. The give to Mixon for 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 as we tick under 2 minutes here in the first quarter of play. Stroud looking to pass yet again. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to take off. Stroud for a very nice gain. Down to the 30 he goes. Brings up 1st and 10, a fresh set of sticks for the Texans. Stroud, play action. Towards the middle of the field, that's caught by his receiver, Robert Woods. And Robert Woods is going to be out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for Houston. Very nice play there by C.J. Stroud and Robert Woods of the Houston Texans. Under a minute here in the first quarter. Stroud under center. He's going to throw towards end zone. That is caught. Touchdown. Houston. Tank Dell drawing first blood in Super Bowl IV. The PAT now. It is up, and it is good by Fairbairn. And the Houston Texans have a 7-0 lead over the Green Bay Packers. Caught and returned down to about the 30-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready to go back out there and try and match the Texans' score on that last drive. Love looking to throw. He does throw down to the 38. Christian Watson, his receiver, brings up 2nd and 2. Love the give to Jacobs. Jacobs not going down. He's going to fight for the first down. As we come to the end of the first quarter, the Houston Texans hold a 7-0 lead over the Green Bay Packers here in Super Bowl IV. We'll be back with more after this. After the big pickup by Josh Jacobs, 1st and 10, they go back to him, and he's going to be hit down after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for the Packers. Play action, my love. Going way down the field. Double coverage. It's incomplete. Romeo Doubs, his intended target. It falls incomplete, brings up 3rd and 4 for the Packers. Love looking to pass. Again, towards the middle of the field. That's caught by his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. Moving the sticks. Down to the 38 he goes. Love. Looking to pass yet again. Sidearmed, incomplete. That one falls incomplete there. We are at 5:01 here in the second quarter. Love looking to pass. Blitz coming. He's taken down. A loss of 8. It brings up 3rd and 18. The Texan pressure got to Love, as Al Shakir is able to take him down for the big time sack. Love on 3rd and 18. Feeling the pressure again. Sidearms to the left. Caught by his tight end Kraft for a gain of 1. And that'll be all he gets. Brings up 4th and 17. Let's see if the Packers decide to try the field goal. They don't. They will punt it away to the Packers. This one up in the air and out of bounds at the 24-yard line, and that is where C.J. Stroud will come back out to do more business with 4:08 left to go in the second quarter. Stroud underneath. Stephon Diggs caught down to the 31. Gain of 7 by Stephon Diggs. Stroud to the outside and out of the hands of his intended target, Robert Woods. It's incomplete, brings up 3rd and 3. Stroud under center is going to step back, throwing underneath, caught for the first down. Tank Dell moving the sticks for the Houston Texans. Stroud play action. Doesn't see anything downfield. He'll check down to his running back for a gain of 1. Joe Mixon for 1 brings up 2nd and 9. He goes out of bounds with 3:09 remaining. The give to Mixon for 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Texans. Stroud looking to pass towards the sideline. That is caught by Stephon Diggs for the first down, taken out at the 47-yard line. Stroud looking to pass to the outside. That is caught by Dalton Schultz, his tight end. For a gain of 7, it'll bring up 2nd and 3 now for the Texans as we take close to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 4. The Texans lead 7-0. On 2nd and 3, Stroud drop it back over the middle. That is caught by his receiver, Robert Woods, for the first down. Good throw there by C.J. Stroud. Able to move the sticks there. Stroud looking to pass again. Wide open is his tight end, Dalton Schultz. He walks in untouched for the Texan touchdown. Piling it on in the first half. Houston doing very well so far. The PAT after now. It is good. And the Texans hold a 14-0 lead over the Green Bay Packers with 1:31 left to go in the second quarter. This one going to be returned to about the 24, looks like. And that is where the Packers will set up for another drive. Hopefully looking to get something here. Love looking to pass. He's going to go to his receiver, Christian Watson, on the little curl route. And Watson going to break one tackle down. To about the 48 he goes. Timeout called. Stops the clock at 1:20. Love. Going to go to his tight end, Kraft, to the outside. Pass here is going to fall incomplete. Love going to drop back. Yet again to his tight end there, Kraft. And he's going to dive forward for the first down. No huddle here by the Packers. Looking to speed things up. Going to go to Kraft again over the middle. Caught. Brings up 2nd and inches for Green Bay. And they call a timeout to stop the clock here. Love looking to pass on 2nd and inches, and that is caught by his receiver for the first down. Clock does tick. Green Bay, no timeout being called. 20 seconds. Love taking the snap. Look at the pass. That one is going to fall incomplete. Dropped over the middle. Love taking the snap. That is caught by his receiver. Reed stops the clock at 10 seconds. Green Bay, no timeouts remaining. They are going to go to the end zone. Love off his back foot. It is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they are able to slice the lead here. Did he get his feet in bounds? It looked like he did. Very nice toe tap there. And the PAT is good. And the Packers are able to cut the Houston lead down to 7. Fair caught in the end zone. And they're just going to run some clock here. Right before half. Stroud. Deep drop. He's going to launch run down the field. And it is going to fall incomplete. We have been through 2 here in Miami, in Hard Rock Stadium. 2 more left to be played. No break needed. Houston getting the ball to begin the second half. This one going to be brought out, but he's going to be absolutely blasted down to the 23. He goes 1st and 10, Houston. Joe Mixon on the carry for a very nice gain there of 1. Stroud over the middle. That is caught by Stephon Diggs, his receiver there. Joe Mixon on the run for 4. This one caught underneath by Robert Woods. Joe Mixon up the middle for another first down for the Texans. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My mic may have just broke. I don't know. I don't really know what happened all. But I have been gone for about the past quarter and a half. And it's been a very interesting past quarter and a half. It's currently 21-28. Houston leads by 7. And a very good thriller here as Love goes underneath to Hunter Kraft for the first down. Hunter Kraft up and over 110 yards now after that reception. This is a beautiful ball game this one's turning into. Green Bay only down 7 after being down 14 at one point. As this one might take us to the 2-minute warning, as it will. So, we will crown a winner within the next 2 minutes. At least we should. We will see. We will find out what happens until then. Each team playing their absolute heart out. Green Bay trying to come back and win it. Jordan Love at the logo. He's going to fire a bullet to Christian Watson. All the way down to the 44 he goes. Under the 2-minute mark here. No timeouts used by either team so far. 3 to each team. As the clock ticks, Green Bay has to score and get the PAT if they want to send it into overtime. Empty formation, blitz coming. Love, he's going to get it out in that one. Very closely to being intercepted. We'll bring up 2nd and 4 now for the Packers. Love on the play action. He's got a wide open target. Romeo Doubs is into the end zone for the game-tying touchdown. Unbelievable. Green Bay with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in this game are a PAT away from tying it up here in Super Bowl 4. But the PAT, of course, has to be made. The kick, it is up, and it is good. And we are tied at 28 all with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. As the Houston Texans will get the ball back with 3 timeouts. It will be returned here, but not for a lot. 1st and 10 for the Houston Texans. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to go underneath on the little Detroit route for the first down. It's going to bring up 2nd and inches as they call a timeout, their first one of the quarter. Stroud looking to pass. He's going to step up, and he's going to be taken down. He is sacked. A loss of 2. It brings up 3rd and 3, and the Houston Texans are in a very, very big predicament here. Play action. Stroud looking. He's going deep. Caught by Robert Woods for the score. Touchdown, Houston. With 43 seconds remaining on the deep ball to take the lead yet again. Unbelievable by Stroud and the Texans. The PAT is good. And now, right back in the hands of Jordan Love. 3 timeouts, 43 seconds. They've came back down 14 already. Can they get one last touchdown as Reed is slammed here? 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Love going to there. Sending one absolutely deep, and it's out of reach for Christian Watson. He was wide open, and he missed him by about 2 yards. He overthrew him. It would have been a walk-in touchdown for the Packers, but instead they're faced with the 2nd and 10. Again, Love to the air, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Al-Shakir, the game wrecker. And that will win the Houston Texans Super Bowl IV here in Hard Rock Stadium. Easily going to run out the clock here as they give it to Mixon. Timeout called by the Packers. They're going to try and just obviously run this thing out, and they should be able to do just that. Mixon yet again. 3rd and 6. "20 seconds remain. And Houston should be able to walk out of here with a big win. They give to Mixon yet again, of course. Green Bay, another timeout called. 4th and 6. And we might see a Texan field goal coming on and about. And they will attempt the 32-yard attempt. It is up by Fairbairn, and it is good. Al-Shakir with an amazing last-second interception to win the Houston Texans Super Bowl IV. "13 seconds for the Green Bay Packers, as this one won't have much to handle. Love looking to pass. Check down to Josh Jacobs, who's going to fall in bounds. And this ball game is over. The Houston Texans are Super Bowl IV champions here in Hard Rock Stadium. Very, very good game by these two squads here, as the Texans win the Super Bowl for the first time in franchise history. Green Bay falls short and hopes to look to come back here very, very soon. That's all she wrote. From Miami, we'll be back with more here in the near future.
Thank you for watching the previous presentation of the National Football League. To see more highlights and videos, go to NFL on NBC on TikTok and YouTube.